Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at Overfall by Para Games. Ladies and gentlemen, this was greenlit by the community on Steam, and it is currently in its Kickstarter form. This is a pre-alpha build, and you will experience one of many stories you will get to play in Overfall. In this particular story, we try to give you a glimpse of the adventure, combat, humor, and companionship that we want to put into the full game. As it is still early in production, please don't be alarmed by any disembodied voices, teleporting heroes, or paralyzed NPCs. These are perfectly normal breakdowns of the fabric of reality, and will be resolved normally. I haven't touched this game yet, guys. I'm giving you my absolutely very, very fresh, raw first opinions, guys. The developer reached out to me right before my mouse broke, so I felt a little bit bad about it, and this is something I actually looked at and I was like, oh, that looks really cool, I want to check it out. And they told me that their Kickstarter campaign's only a couple more days going, so I figured I would jump in and just play the game and give you my 100% first impressions. I haven't touched the game yet, guys, so let's get in here and get started. Alright, apparently we have two people that are our folks. Now, from what I remember reading about the game, it is a game of rough diplomacy and tough choices, and it's got a lot of turn-based combat, and it just looks really, really cool, guys, and I'm just excited to get in. So if I don't give you a quick, brief rundown of the game beforehand, it's because I haven't actually experienced the game yet, and I want to play it as opposed to talk about it. So let's get to it. Alright, let's see what other classes we have available. We have a fighter, okay, and a cleric seems to be the only two, and I think that's what we have on, yeah, both sides. Eventually there will be a monk, a guardian, a druid, a rogue, a warlord, a wizard, and a ranger. And apparently there are unlock hints as well that tell you how to unlock the characters, or at least give you an idea of how to do so. Well, that's pretty cool. And apparently we get heroic leap. Leap to the target location and shake the ground. It deals 2 damage, cooldown 2, and range of 5. Nice. And apparently we have a weapon, and our weapon gives us specific attacks. And then we have 3 different skills, and of course we're going to use all 3 of the skills. Alright, how do I... there we go. Applies Fear and Dazed, Stability, and 2 stacks of Aegis. Hold a defensive stance to become unstoppable. Fill your veins with empowering anger and super rage. It's a rampage. Might, Fury, and 2 stacks of Precision. And then we have these trinkets available, and I assume, yes, it's just the 3. Whenever you hit critical, restore 2 HP. Deal +1 damage with weapon skills when your health is below 50%. Cool. And removes 3 debuffs from self and restores 2 HP after killing a foe with a direct hit. And then over here we have the cleric. Pull an ally toward yourself to protect. Ooh! And it restores 2 HP. Nice. She has the light bearer weapon. And I believe, yeah, there's several different weapons, and it looks like you have to unlock the additional weapons. Send a wave of punishing light in front of you. 3 damage. Applies regeneration to allies below 25%. Call down a devastating hammer from the air to hurt your foe. And that does 4 damage and applies confusion for 80%. Create a holy explosion to hurt your foes and aid your allies. 3 damage to enemies and restores 2 HP. Numbing light. Heal an allied target with a sacred light. Dispel. Cleanse a target to remove conditions, 2 debuffs from allies and 2 buffs from foes, okay. And Scream. Horrify adjacent foes with the aid of Screaming Souls. It applies Fear. Cool. Every weapon skill you hit has a 20% chance to reset its cooldown. Nice. Whenever an ally HP drops below 30%, applies Absorb to that ally, has the 3-turn CD. And the Chalice of Spirits restores 1 HP to all adjacent allies every turn. Alright, I guess we're going to enter the portal and see what this is all about, guys. I know I spent a little bit more time there. That's okay. That's okay. I wanted to read kind of what the skills were, so I have at least a little bit of what's going on. Press E to skip phase in combat. Use 1, 2, 3 to use powers in combat. Okay. And here we are with a blinding white screen. A sea of mysteries waiting to be unraveled stretches before you. Embark! And here we are on our ship. Oh, ooh, oh, sweet, we can move. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys, but I'm pretty excited. This looks awesome. So this is even kind of turn-based. I mean, there's like just a little bit of movement going on normally, but when you move, it actually speeds it up. Do we want to get into a fight with these things? I don't know what's going on. I'm scared he's coming after me. Oh god, they want to eat my soul. What's this? An orc ship? Ooh, that sounds exciting. An undead ship, an Everguard ship, looking for an island to liberate. It looks like we can go to different islands. Do we have a specific thing that we need to... I don't know, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna try to catch up to the ship. Oh, we caught up to it. Is that good or bad? Speak, wormling. You encounter a group of proud orcs. They do look rather large and menacing. Alright, ask for directions to the orcs' homeland. Ask the orcs about themselves. The rulers of the world, until cast down by the Everking, the orcs believe themselves to be the oldest and superior race. They fight for honor, glory, and sometimes just for the sake of fighting. Ah, those forsaken heathens go against the word of the ancestors by claiming to be older. We will crush their blasphemy from their very bones. Okay. Say farewell, settle on. Pledge your service to the orcs? That's pretty cool. At least we don't have to fight them right now. So I think that would probably end poorly. But still, that was pretty sweet. What about these guys? An Everguard ship. Hunting down non-human scum. Alright, let's go check out this island here. You stop by the local inn for some drinks and gossip. Look for work. Set sail and leave. Alright, let's look for work. You strike up a conversation with the innkeeper. I've heard of someone who is in need of your aid. Go and seek them out. Okay, do we know who is in need of our aid? Akaton Island, I guess? Leave us alone, orcs. We are busy. We have things to do. Oh, it must be... Okay, cool. Come on over here to the island. You can move around with the WASD keys, by the way, if you don't know, guys. Oh, he just picked his nose. You saw that? Yeah. Alright, as you land at the island of Akaton, you are met by a humble farmer and his family. Thank the gods you've come, little G. My pigs have gone missing. Strange creatures are stealing them. Please help us. This cannot go uninvestigated. Go and uncover the fate of the pigs. Alright, let's do that. Oh, here we go. A short way off the farmer's homestead, you are confronted by a pair of giant, man-sized pigs. They glare at you with malice in their eyes. You will regret your interference, human. Attack! Alright, here we go. Oh, ooh, there's a person. Hi. Before you leap into the fray, you are interrupted by the appearance of a pale woman. Screw you, pigs! Fry their bacon. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, developers, I want this. You have to make this. This is awesome. This is so cool. I am absolutely 100% in love with this game immediately. Alright, what can I do here? I can move the character, or I can do heroic leap. That sounds pretty exciting. Do we have a... Oh, we do! We have the turn-based stuff up here. What's going on? And what order they're going to move in? Ooh, and she's a Rift Stalker. That sounds exciting. Alright, how far... Do we know how far they can move? We don't. What are all these... Oh, we could use our skills! Nice! Oh, even the presentation of this is awesome. Alright, let's move on up over here. And I can intimidate. Range of self, range of 4. That's pretty interesting. And range of self, let's see here. Alright, we'll skip the utility phase. Oh, okay, so it's in 3 phases. You can either move, use the, by regular movement or using the leap. Then you have the utility phase, and then your actual attack phase, which is pretty cool. Alright, that's sweet. Alright, the pigs moved in. Oh, the pale, whatever she is, Rift Stalker is gonna get wrecked. Oh, it was a mistake! Oh, she did some sort of weird crystal, glowy, sparkly thing. I don't... Whatever. Come to... Ah! I'm hitting the wrong buttons. You. Range of 4. Pull an ally toward yourself. 1, 2... Oh, we can only pull him over. I think I'm going to do that anyway. Alright, what do we have here? Cleanse, shout... I think I can skip the utility phase, and then what do we have? It's a wave. Doesn't go out far enough. A range of 4. Confusion. Alright, we'll try that. Get confused. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, we're going to move on in here. Alright, what do we have? We can apply fear and dazed. We can strike a defensive posture or fill our veins with empowering anger. I think you know what I'm going to do. Be angered! Alright, now what do we have? We have bleed your foe with a deep cut. Sweep your axe to wound multiple foes. Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. Slice your foe with a finishing brutal strike. We're going to sweep and slaughter. I thought I could hit multiple. Maybe... Uh-oh. We're blinded or something. Oh, wow, we just got pimp slapped. You see that? That was not pleasant. Oh, she shielded herself, and oh, she did some sort of weird teleporty thing. That was awesome. I so want to do bad things to these pigs. Let's go help do bad things to these pigs. Alright, I think if I do... Alright, we're going to throw out the heal here. Give her 2 stacks of that. We're going to do the wave of light. Yeah! A little bit of damage there. Our boy's ready to come back into the fray. He's like, yeah, let's do it, huh? We're going to apply fear and dazed or whatever. Whatever, it's cool. And then we're going to chop him to bits. Down he goes. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? You can do a little weird pig dance? We don't care. Oh, you're going to be blinded and confused and cut, and it's just going to be very unpleasant for you. You should have thought of that beforehand. Alright, let's, Alright, now you're extra afraid. Oh, we can call down a devastating hammer from the air. That seems pretty exciting. Let's do that. So is that 2? Try some hotkeys. Boom! Alright, we're going to try our heroic leap here. Bam, did a little bit of damage there. We're going to fill ourselves with rage. And we're going to go for the devastating finishing move. We're going to execute him. And get executed. The last of the pigs fall to the ground. Nice, now let's search the bodies. They must have the orbs somewhere. Have the what? The Rift Stalker searches the bodies and retrieves out the Orb of War. This, the Orb of War. What's that for? Follow me to the council. They'll explain, and you deserve a share of the reward. I'm the Rift Stalker, by the way. The Rift Stalker promises that all will be revealed soon. Alright, let's follow her to the village. Welcome, heroes! We are the Order of Para. Yes, developers rock! Sorry. We go on adventures in search of holy artifacts. In this village, you are met by a group of experienced adventurers. They introduce themselves as the Order of Para. By the way, the developers are Para Games, guys. So, yes, cool. Awesome. Love it. I love everything about this, guys. This is so cool. Ask them what these artifacts are. They shrug. We shall explain later. You have acquired the Orb of War. Would you be willing to help us further? Look at this dude. They shrug. Sure, we've got nothing better to do. They seem pleased. The search for Tisok... I can't say that at all. Sorry, guys. Quest added. It is well. Your task is to retrieve the Scroll of Decision. It is being sought by the intrepid princess... Go and lend your aid. Alright, let's do it. Wait, hold on. Ask the Order of Para how... Yes! Yes! Oh, I love it! How the name is pronounced. The members of the Order look at you quizzically. It rhymes with walk. We just said her names 5 seconds ago. Didn't you hear? Go to the hideout and rescue the princess. Alright, these guys are my heroes. I love them. I love them. I want this game. This game has to be made. You guys have to follow through with this. Alright, we're going to play a little bit longer, guys, then we're going to have to break it off. I'm going to be sad to do so, but... Yes, this is definitely, it looked good, and it's even better than I thought it was going to be, so I am so stoked. As you land on this fair isle, a young girl greets you with a smile. It rhymes, hey. Thank heaven! I thought you'd never arrive. Now get the scroll, we must strive. Oh boy. What must we do to get the scroll? The princess shakes you to your soul with a tale of fierce and ravenous troll. It's guarded by a terrible troll. How do we defeat this fearsome brute? The princess assures you she'll figure it out, but first you should go to its cave and scout. He lives in a cave where he guards his loot. Okay. Let's go to the cave and have a look around. You approach the cave without a sound. From the cave emanates a rumbling growl, and of rotting corpses a stench most foul. Jeez. Enter the cave and slay the beast. Survival. Search your surroundings for something of use. Is there no other way to defeat this brute? Let's try wisdom. There are some shady men of ill repute. They might be just the thing we need. Now this may be a means to succeed. I like it. Agree to our plan and proceed. Jeez. They're so good. Their rhymes are awesome. You enter the tavern long gone to seed, where pirates indulge their thirst and greed. The princess gives you some thoughts on what to do. Another round of mead. And maybe a shoe. I don't know, that's fine. Threaten to dismember this motley crew. Insult their wives and their mothers too. Diplomacy. Yes. Oh, I'm loving it, guys. Let's threaten their mothers and their wives. They clench their fist and their faces redden. Looks like today it's your blood we'll be shedding. Escape from the inn and get back to the lair. Return to the cave mouth, pursued by corsairs. Hide out of sight and see the results. See what results. Alright, let's try that. The pirates enter the cave, baited by your insults. You hear weapons drawn and yells of surprise as the pirates and the troll begin to fight for their lives. Wait for the battle's end, and then enter the cave. The last of the pirates follows his mates to the grave. The troll lays dead in the fetid cavern, slain by the last of the pirates from the tavern. Search the home of this unfortunate creature. A speedy search of the filth-caked hoard has yielded your long-sought reward. It would seem that I have found the scroll. Return to your ship and submit your prize. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is fantastic. This is so cool. Alright, let's go back and turn this in and see what we get for it. Back on the main island, the Order of Para greatly accepts the Scroll of Decision from the princess. I fought a giant troll in search of this scroll. It was hard work tracing it. Don't go misplacing it. Ask the Order of Para about your next task. Only a goblin elder knows the location of the essence of chaos, but he has fallen ill. Go and see what you can learn. Go to the goblin's house and investigate. Alright. Randominion quest? Okay. Words, guys. Things. It's so good. I think we should just play this for the rest of our lives. Nothing else matters. Oh, I'm so glad the developer asked me to do coverage of this earlier than later. Oh, it's so good. The goblin here greets you. At least you think that's what he's doing. Greetings, wanderers. I'm Gitzigat. How's it going? Oh my gosh, that goblin is ancient, decrepit, and not really all that sturdy. I'm just saying. Oh, she can hover her books. I wish I had that power. You know how cool it'd be sitting here, like, arms crossed, leaning back in my chair, and my books just floating in front of my face, and I could read it? That'd be awesome. I would totally like that. Alright, so let's get on with it. Are you alright? The goblin explains he is suffering from a critical illness. I have contracted random disease. I keep talking in with randomly generated language. Okay. Look around for the essence. Ask him to say something random. Use your psychic powers to treat this hapless goblin. The goblin looks at you with a pained expression on his face. An immortal villager licked the face of every bug in the world. Again! Again! Shortly after, a bellicose vampire triggered a body odor attack in a lonely bard. Again. Okay, no. Let's use our psychic powers to help this hapless goblin. It takes some effort, but you manage to return the goblin to a semblance of normality. Goblin gives thanks to Big Man. No longer will this goblin speak broken language. Well, maybe we made a mistake here. Alright, are you sure that's how you normally speak? The goblin bows. Yes, such is noble speech of goblins. Here is essence of chaos, Big Man. Take it to Order of Para. The goblin bows. Yeah! Alright, return to the order. Oh no, but wait! On your way back to your ship, you encounter an elf, an orc, and a dwarf. They walk into a bar. No, they explain what they have unearthed, or that they have unearthed a treasure chest, and that they are arguing about who should take the gold inside. You two are out of your minds. I'm the rightful owner of this loot, period. Says the orc. Continue. The trio comes up with a solution. This is going nowhere. Hey, lad, want to help us here? Ask how you can help. The elf explains. You decide who gets to keep the money. We can't come to an agreement, so we'll just have to trust your judgment. What? Why don't you just divide it equally? Agree to help. They look at each other for a second, then shake our heads. Or their heads. Sorry. No, we don't like each other. Then what? Huh? Agree to help. The elf, the orc, and the dwarf are waiting for you to make a decision. Alright. Ask the dwarf what he intends to do with the money. The elf. The orc. Tell them you're ready to make a decision. Alright, let's talk about the dwarf. The dwarf rubs his hands. I will invest in a low-risk, high-return commodity market. The slave trade. Well... What does the elf have to do? Tosses her hair. I'll buy new makeup and beauty products. Being pretty comes at a price, you know. It's true. It is true. And finally, what does the orc have to do? Raises his weapon. I need to get my weapon repaired. I broke my haft when I crushed my cousin's skull. Oh, well, isn't that fantastic? All about family ties, so all of them are pretty terrible. Each of them stare at you with expectation. The dwarf, the elf, or the orc. Well, taking a look at them, I would totally hit on the elf. Maybe. Definitely would hit on the dwarf, and I don't know, I'm kind of not into the, like, orc thing, so... But I think the orc, you know, he needs to get his weapon repaired. You know, it could have been an evil cousin. We don't know. Could have been a good cousin. I'm not sure, but... He seems to be the most logical of the three, so we're going to go with that. The orc is grateful. Hey, we got one orc reputation. You have made the right decision. You have earned my respect, human. Yes, I have. Sorry about that, folks. I was a little distracted by all the shiny boats floating around in the water and all the sea stuff and everything else. I was getting pretty excited. I was like, ooh, look at that island. Look at all the detail and stuff. So I figured I'd hop back on screen here with the Order of Para and let the developers shine in the limelight a little bit while I do my outro. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. If you want more information about the Kickstarter, I will also include the link to the Steam Greenlight campaign, which is already over. The community backed this on Steam Greenlight, so it is greenlit. And yeah, all the information I can find about the developer of the game and all that wonderful fun stuff will be down below, like it always is in the description of the video. Shout out to the developers for sending this my way, and, well, the quick response to my email earlier to remind me that the Kickstarter is ending. So I got to jump in and actually give it a shot at doing a video, and, man, I'm blown away, guys. This has been a lot of fun, and I am definitely going to be playing this tonight when I'm doing all my uploads and everything else. Anyhow, folks, that's going to do it until the very next first look. My name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.